In this video, we're going to see how to change noun into a verb, or verb into an adjective, or adjective into an adverb, or adverb into a noun, or adverb into a verb. So, rule number 1. To make noun forms, use the word the or my before the given verb. For example, if you have been asked, make the noun form of the word calculate, the answer would be the calculation. Similarly, happy, my happiness. So happiness is the noun form of the word happy. Please, my pleasure. Long, the length. For example, you can say the length of the table is this much. Solve, the solution. Judge, the judgment or my judgment. Marry, the marriage. Brilliant, the brilliance. Or to make noun forms, use any of the following suffixes. For example, ness, ness, politeness. So if you are asked, what is the noun form of polite? The answer is politeness. You can add the word ness at the end of polite. Or meant, punishment. Or proposition. Or prosperity. Or arrival. Or expenditure. Preference. Breakage. Fluency. Theism. Assistance. Altitude. Rule number 2. To make verb forms, use the word to before the given verb. So in the noun form, we saw the word the or my, but in order to make verb, you need to add the word to before the given verb. For example, calculation, to calculate. So calculate is the verb form of calculation. Motivation, to motivate. That's right. Pressure, to pressurize. Long, to lengthen. Remember, the noun form is the length, but the verb form is lengthen. Friend, to befriend. Befriend means to make friends. Identification, to identify. Prison, to imprison. Bold, to embolden. Or to make verb forms, use any of the following prefixes or suffixes. Prefixes are those words which we put before any given word. For example, enn, enrage. emm, empower. re, renew, or become, or imprison, or indoctrinate. And suffixes are those words which we put after a given word. For example, enn, deep, deepen. Or ise or ize, stabilize. Or celebration, so to celebrate. Or terror, to terrify. So if we use this word ify, we can make verb forms. Rule number 3. To make adjective forms, use the word to be. Not to, remember, to be before the given verb. For example, fortune, to be fortunate. So fortunate is the adjective form of the word fortune. Nation, to be national. Danger, to be dangerous. Right. Honor, to be honorable. Sun, to be sunny or to be solar. Moon, to be lunar. We use these words solar and lunar before the words eclipses. Father, to be paternal or to be fatherly or to be father-like. You can use any one of any given words. Similarly, mother, to be maternal or to be motherly or to be mother-like. But I personally prefer paternal and maternal for father and mother as the adjective forms. Heart, to be cardiac or hearty. Lung, to be pulmonary or pulmonic. Kidney, to be renal or nephritic. Dog, to be canine or dog-like or doggish. So the adjective form of dog is canine. Or you can use dog-like or doggish. So remember to use the word to be to make adjective forms. Cat to be feline or cat-like. God to be divine or godly. Year to be annual or yearly. Self to be selfless or selfish. Or to make adjective forms, use any of the following suffixes. For example, direction, directional. Sensible, laughable, officious, priceless, stylish, or temperate, humid, alpine, helpful. Remember, F-U single L, not double L. Childlike, pole to be polar, so use the word AR at the end. Rule number 4. To make adverb forms, put the suffix ly at the end of the given word. Just use ly at the end of the word. For example, bold, boldly, wise, wisely, angry, angrily. But drop the word letter Y and put I-L-Y. Intention, intentionally. Loud, yes, you said it right, loudly. Accurate, accurately. Envious, enviously. Handy, handily. Again, drop Y, put an I. Or sometimes to make adverb forms, use any of the following suffixes instead of ly. For example, you can use wise, lengthwise, or long, headlong, or word, homeward, or way, straightway. Questions can be asked in multiple ways. For example, make noun form of white. So you need to use the word the or my. And remember, again use the word the or my. So the answers are the whiteness, the remembrance. Or rewrite the sentence using the adjective form of the underlined word. Respect your parents and teachers. Here, the word respect is underlined. So you need to change it into an adjective form. Just recall, to make adjective forms, we use the word to be. So what's the adjective form of respect? To be respectful. So the answer would be respectful to your parents and teachers. Of course, we can change the sentence a little bit so that the meaning does not change and it is grammatically correct. Or the question could be, fill in the table. So you need to fill what is the noun form of appear, adjective form of appear, adverb form of appear, if it exists. It is not that it always exists. Or noun form of successful, verb form of successful, adverb form of successful. Or verb form of amusement, adjective form of amusement, and adverb form of amusement. So let's start. So what's the noun form of appear? The appearance, maybe here. What is the adjective form of appear? To be apparent, could be here. And what is the adverb form of appear? Apparently, just put in ly. So in this way we need to fill in the table. So appearance, apparent, apparently. Similarly, the noun form of successful was the success. The verb form is to succeed. To succeed is the verb form. And successfully is the adverb form. In the same way, the verb form of amusement is to amuse. Adjective form is amusing, to be amusing. And adverb form is just putting in an ly at the end. Thanks for watching.